To make it a three-point play.
Really starting to attack on the interior. They're showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Utah. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman comes in for Clark. And it's Ja Morant in for Kennard. Outside Jackson. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. And this team, Greg, crafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Jackson. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jackson. Inside, Tillman. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. The Grizzlies also making a change. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying.
MP, thanks for stopping by.
Come on, man. I always got time for you.
MP, have a seat.
How you doing, Coach?
What?
I said, how you doing, Coach?
Oh. Sorry. What did you say?
I said, how you doing, man?
Oh, great. I'm great.
What's going on, man?
Big news. Big news. Rookie standout MP will be making his first appearance in the starting.
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. Come on, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. I'll make this quick.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
as we all know, this is...
Thanks, Coach. Hey, yeah, I know I'm not big on speeches, man, but it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm going to do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. You're going to get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
Honestly, this is a lot closer than I thought. Oh, wow. I'm very impressed, Danny. I came in here, I had a whole bunch of trash talk ready to go. And I haven't been able to use it. I've got some zingers still in the can. Oh, no.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Greg. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, BA. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide-open shooter and connects.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Blazers ball.
Simons finds Lillard. Now Nurkic. We saw him with 19 his last time out. To the paint. Here's Reddish. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 5-point game.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Simons. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years. This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Morant finds Jackson. Jackson outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Adams. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Jackson. Going all the way to the rack. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And he's good on the second. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And foul called on Cam Reddish. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Thybulle's checked in. It's stolen by Thybulle. Got a piece of it. Right wing. Morant against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside.
Memphis trailing here. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Cam Reddish is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Thybulle in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Now here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Simons finds Nurkic. Outside Reddish. Grant right side. Launches a 3. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Thybulle. And at last, they get one to fall. Thybulle's gotten his first basket of the night.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Jackson outside. Pass to Jackson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you. He can face you up. He can finish with either hand. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Now here's Thybulle. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Outside Thibault from outside the arc. The rebound by Jackson. We've got a close game here in Portland. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. Misses from short range. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, some have said those old-school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Well, great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
Here's Simons after the basket by Memphis. Pass to Reddish. Can't hit that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Memphis leading. Here's Moran. Nice D from Reddish.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside for Grant. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged. So the clock runs out with the score top.
Who'd like a free t-shirt tonight? That's the end of the first half. Your score, your Trailblazers.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Moran and Payne in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Pass to Jackson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And now a 4-point Grizzly lead.
A big target with good hands. Jackson doing damage in the pick and roll.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Jackson, pass to Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Brad.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Bane against Simons. Over Bane. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Jackson, pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And and adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Lillard against Morant. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Simons. From deep three-point range, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Outside Bane, knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simons.
Memphis ball. Grizzlies ball starts the second half.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Jackson, the pass to Jackson, and he gets it to go. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Timeout called. Portland. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game... Well, Portland's shooting just 38% for this game so far. And it's time for an injury report. Now for an update on Tyus Jones' injury, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies provided us some information. He did share some good news. It looks like the injury is not nearly as serious as they originally thought. And this early in the season, I'm sure they're willing to give him any time he needs to make a full recovery. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Greg.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Lillard can't get it to go.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 5 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Portland again missing.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
The Trailblazers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Outside for Grant. The 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Lillard. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Bane, the pass to Morant. Jackson against Reddish. Here's Adams. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Over to the wing. Back to Lillard. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson against Reddish. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. Yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Jackson, the pass to Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Jeremy Grant.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this. Jackson.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a
pass to Sharp. Launches it. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Hey, right here. 41 seconds left in the 4th. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Here's Thybulle. Sinks the tray.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Jackson outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have...
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
"90 seconds left, pretty much, and you said he's comes down to the last 90 seconds for CT.
Every shot is important right now. I see you.
Ooh. Nice.
I saw you 100%. I'm just waiting for it.
That's a great bait.
I'll use my last time out. I'm notorious.
This game features 2 teams who really hit the boards, rebounding hard. What a fight it's going to be, Clark, tonight on the glass.
You know, that's always one of the key stats in any basketball game. Who can dominate the glass? Who can control the glass? Boxing out going to be critically important in this one.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. LaMelo Ball is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Jackson, after Gordon Hayward's miss. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Jackson.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Ball finds Oubre. Ball, the bounce pass. Out to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And that's good. LaMelo Ball for 3.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Jackson. Driving to the basket. Jackson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now the pass to Hayward. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Memphis ball.
And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis, fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Pass to Richards. Charlotte moving it around. And it's Ball in the corner. Back to Hayward. Shoots the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You know, after suffering a Grizzly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
Hornets trail by 3. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about their record. He told me, well, we've been learning the hard way. Anything less than 100% effort will not get it done. I want our guys to recognize that and be hungrier than they've been. Talent, effort, well, they're still trying to figure it out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level. And just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need it. He's a real quality wing player.
Here's Oubre following the score by Memphis. Here's Washington, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And here is Ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Washington passes the ball. They need this one. Washington trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo.
Substitution on the court.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Clark, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams checked in. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And between his footwork and height.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball kicks to Oubre. Passes it to Hayward. On target from 13 feet. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Now Jackson. After Gordon Hayward's three-pointer, they didn't go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
He sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Oubre passes to Hayward. Hayward is doubled. There's Ball with the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for him.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect? So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly.
25, the visiting team, 30. Your Grizzlies,
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaren Jackson. What a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Oubre out there with Ball, and it's Richards in at the 5 down low. Just 2 to shoot. Jackson gets the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Hayward. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
In the corner, it's Bane. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the rejection by Jackson. Deep 2 from Ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Hayward against Morant. Pass to Oubre. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out, and they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
Williams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Hornets leading by 5. The pass to Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steven Adams picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Jackson. Feeds to Adams. Williams with the block.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Out to Hayward. Pass the ball. Puts it up. And he hits the jumper for 2. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for Charlotte.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Jackson against Hayward. Jackson passes to Adams. Taken away by Williams. Puts one up from 19. Kept alive.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. In the corner, it's Oubre. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Adams.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Back to Ball. To the paint. Williams against Adams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Tillman, he's checked in for the... Morant with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Jackson at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively. I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Hayward against Jackson. 6 to shoot to take the lead. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
That one is no good.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. Down low. And there's Jackson on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
and putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Hayward. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Hayward's got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
Definitely a go-to option in these moments. Hayward has the experience and game to knock down big shots.
Jackson against Hayward. Jackson passes to Bain. Yes! And the foul. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1:37 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
I now have sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had the chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He said we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connected. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Thank you, David. Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Melo is such a skilled and crafty ball handler. He's a guy that can take over a game simply with his raw skill.
Ball hits them both. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Hayward. Passes it to Jackson. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Washington. He kicks the ball. He dishes it to Williams. Adams, some nice D. Memphis with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Ball. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
There's Ball with the 3. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for Memphis.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And the Hornets making a change here. Richards is checked in. Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hayward kicks to Oubre. Here's Ball. No good on that one. Morant with some nice D. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Memphis.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
Trifecta!
Hayward always working hard to give his team whatever it needs. And they need his points badly, so he steps up.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Great team win tonight. How were you guys able to operate so efficiently on offense?
Man, it's all about sharing the ball and being unselfish. You know, no one.
Full court press. Your plays and we got
bonus.
Oh! Oh!
Are you kidding me?
No way.
Keegan? Oh! Keegan Murray!
This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well. And share the load offensively.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot.
Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson for 3. And Porzingis with the block. Morris on the wing. Pounded by Morant. Morant against Morris. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. The 3 ball. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Jackson outside. Now here's Adams. Porzingis grabs the board. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma. Knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he is more than just a role player in his first stop. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Jackson against Beal. Jackson, the pass to Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Kuzma finds Beal. Tries a 10-footer. Good on the jump shot.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Here's Kuzma. And the layup is good off the glass.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws.
If you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last.
Here's Morant. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. So on the floor for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kispert in at the 3. Now here's Porzingis. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And it's good for 2. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Kispert. Here's Porzingis, defended by Jackson. Here's Morris. 5 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to. And this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw even in there lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Washington.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
Beal outside. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Morris for 3. Altama grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Morris with it. Pass to Kispert. And here's Porzingis. That one goes. Count it. Porzingis has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
One thing I like about Corey Kispert is that he decided to do all 4 years in college, something you just don't see very often.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Adams. Dylan Brooks comes. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll step away. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
But you don't want to give Adams the in-1 opportunity. Better to wrap him up and force him to try to earn all the points from the free throw line.
At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams.
Now here's Morris. Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Inside, Jackson. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Beal. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Porzingis misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Moran against Morris. Kuzma, the open look. No good, off the front rim.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Jackson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Jackson gets the bucket.
Finishing. Contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Now here's Gafford. Puts it up. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Jackson against Morris. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Moran. Jackson outside. From deep. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Count it. Good.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
Make some noise.
The Wizards making a switch here. Kispert's checked in. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Kuzma against Jackson. Rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks...
Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Kuzma against Jackson. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jackson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer, Beal. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, Jackson, defended by Porzingis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Adams with the make-them-pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
First one falls for him. And early. In his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. Think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Pass to Adams. Tries again. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Back to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
All these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first team all-rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Jackson against Kuzma. And here's Jackson to the paint. And Gafford with the block. Beal against Bain. Beal, the pass to Morris. Kuzma outside. Shoots over Jackson. They grab their own miss. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis loving the moment right here, stepping up huge.
Timeout call. Memphis. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyus Jones.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And that one's good. Morant.
Can you say prime-time player? Morant, he enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Memphis foul. Jackson. His third personal foul. 14 foul.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Beal against Bain. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Beal drops them both.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Bane finds Jackson. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Desmond Bane.
A bona fide superstar in this league. Beal looking to help his team close strong. They need these points badly.
Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes. To drop so far in this game. Pass to Jackson. Now Jackson. Clock at 6. To the middle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Moran against Morris. Beal outside to take the lead, and it's in.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Jackson against Kuzma. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson, pass to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Moran. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Kuzma. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Kuzma and concentration need to come together here, as this is a pivotal time for this team to try and notch up a win.
Here's Moran. Misses off the right iron. Stolen by Jackson.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Grizzlies pushing it up now.
Ooh, offline. And you have have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Two.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 1. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Here's Beal. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
Look, it's Othello.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something like that.
No, that's mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. MP project?
Oh,
what is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this
No.
case?
The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait.
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
MP, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
man,
View.
I'm not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable.
Okay, 18 seconds left. Let's see what Danny's got. He's gonna bleed the clock.
I don't want to guard you again.
He's. Oh no! What?
Pressure the ball, that's
Well
it.
done. You were on the ball.
Clutch free throws. Does Kawhi have it in him?
Of course.
These are big. Oh, he does not. I don't have it.
Okay, come on, Kawhi. Here we go. Here
I know
we go.
Brian's thinking you shouldn't have burned those timeouts.
There we go. All right. At least it's a two-point game.
All right, what?
I'm nervous he's going to steal the inbound. Nervous as everything. That's Kawhi guarding.
Oh, my God.
Grab it, Kawhi.
Okay.
Go.
Foxy.
Stay solid.
4.
Stay solid.
2.
Stay solid.
Oh, oh, foul! Yes!
Oh, my God.
Why did I jump? Oh, my goodness.
You went against your own.
I did.
Can you believe that? I don't believe that.
We're supposed to stay solid.
Oh,
Hands
my
up.
gosh. Now these.
This is crazy.
And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard.
I mean, this guy has become an expert at utilizing the screen and roll. Just does such a good job rolling to the rim and being a factor.
Now, here's Brown. Now, Brogdon. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Jackson after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
The 3 from Tatum. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. No good that time. And it's Boston the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Now Brown after the missed 3 from Jackson. Brown down low, guarded by Bane. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
There's the triple, and the 3-ball is good. And it's 6 points for MP.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. Here's Jackson after the basket by Boston. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach. To call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a new group. Boston trailing. Tatum with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Knicks in New York.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Owens. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Jackson trying to break free. Good on the shot. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Now here's Jackson after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Jackson misses. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brogdon. Boston again missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jackson with it. Ogden picks him up. Jackson passes to Morant. There's the 3. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Jackson. Jackson's got 14. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Adams kicks to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And puts the rebound. Adams. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Jackson passes to Adams. Jackson against Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. Gets that one through the hole. Making now 7 of 13 in this game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. MP's really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Dylan Brooks comes in for Bane. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. And a new group in for the Celtics. Muscala, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Molinari comes in for Al Horford. Brown, he's checked in for Owens. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Jackson, that's good. And one thing you can say with MP, Greg, and if he belongs on an NBA floor, he certainly passes the eye test.
And that's always how MP has been as a player. The raw numbers don't jump out at you, but you can see his impact on the floor.
And the shot is good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Tatum. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Jackson from long range. Again, the miss by Jackson. And here's Brown outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And it's MP way out ahead in this battle against Shep Owens.
And showing more control and playing his game out there, not letting Owens disrupt his focus or throw him off. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now, here's Horford. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Tatum on the wing. To end the run, and the dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Tatum against Jackson. The tray. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And certainly Greg, MP has done a lot of damage outside the arc in this one.
He's looked very comfortable from that range, especially when he sees Owens in front of him.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Jackson from long range. Offensive rebound. Here's Adams. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now, here's Horford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Morant. A three-pointer, no good. Adams. He goes up again. Jackson trying to break free. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Tatum on the wing. Brown with the bounce pass. Horford kicks to Brown. It's Brogdon on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Jackson against Tatum. It's Jackson with the drive. He gets that one. Jackson's got 11 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Jackson looking around. He kicks it to Adams. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Adams.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Great win and a stellar performance from you tonight. Are you encouraged by how you played?
Yeah, we didn't want to give this game away, so I took it upon myself to make sure we didn't. At this point, there are no excuses. It's time to put up or shut up, and there are no moral victories in this league.
And you got the win tonight in large part because of your scoring.
Mm-hmm.
What did you see in the defense tonight that really made you salivate?
Yeah, they were guarding me one-on-one for the most part of the game. That's a joke. Maybe they haven't heard yet, but they better send two and hope that works. But it probably won't.
Well, you don't lack for confidence, that's for sure. Congratulations.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, it's really hard for me to deal with. It's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. We go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. You said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole good soldier routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.
All right, here's a fun side note. The day we recorded that, the Clippers and the Kings actually did match up that same night, and the game was eerily close to Danny and CT's game.
It is crazy to think about. It's like life imitating 2K. You love to see it.
Remember, in our next episode, we'll have all the behind-the-scenes action from the My Team Unlimited finals.
And your top plays. After seeing that segment today, I'm ready to get out there and make some top plays of my own, but we want to see yours.
Definitely send them our way. Share over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
Until then, enjoy the game. Go get some dubs.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Pass to Johnson from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Outside Bane. Now here's Morant. To the inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's Sohan, defended by Jackson. Here's Langford. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Great offensive. Game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish.